haven't done a paranormal video for a while. I think the last one I did was 7, so this will be 8. It's been a while because I did have a photograph or 2, and I've been searching around see if I could find one, and I cannot because I deleted them. I deleted them because even the photograph gave off a vibe. And really it's nothing spectacular, but there's probably lots of you that watch these will know I get loads of stuff from charity shops and wherever, so I bring a lot of stuff into the home that's second hand. This particular object, which was I was on the Monday what we call flea market where I live, and there was a stall that hasn't been there for a long time now, but on the stall I saw this skull, and when I saw it I thought, that is me, that's something I've got to have in mind. And the thing about it was that even then I suppose I did look at it and think, ooh, a bit freaky, which is probably what excited me into to bring it into the home. And it was about this big, not a real skull, not a fake skull. It was carved out of some sort of wood that wasn't particularly heavy type of wood. I'd say what you call a mask. I'd call it a wall mask. If you looked at it, it wasn't really one you could put on, but it was the shape of a skull, the eyes and the teeth and blah 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 blah. Not 100% sort of realistic, like you'd look at it and think, yeah, that's a skull on the wall. It was a representation of a skull. I don't know what it was. I just said to myself, it's something that people buy and stick on the wall. I'm sure they probably do. But it did have this feeling about it. When I brought it home, it still had that feeling about it. And when you looked at it, you could feel it, and that didn't bother me because I do feel things with objects, and generally with an object it will pretty much dissipate fairly quickly, and the residual energy, as you might call it, tends to sort of float off and take on the one that you live in. So if it was in a place that wasn't very nice or up to something and it's got that energy, you tend to find it filters off and takes whatever yours is. Anyway, brought it home and just there on that wall I've got some wood boxing that covered a plug and everything, and just made it look more interesting. And there was a gap on it, so yeah, I put it up there. I put a little screw in or whatever, and I hung it on there. I'd have been sitting about here on it was a 2-seater recliner I had at the time, and evening time, and if you knew my flat, it can get pretty warm. You don't really get drafts or anything coming in here, double glazed doors and everything, you just don't get a draft. But I sat here in the evening and this side of me was freezing, not this side was freezing, and so I thought check for a draft or something. So I went and had a look, and obviously, like I said, there was nowhere could one come from. And I always get tings, those little spiritual tings when I'm doing a video, as some of you do. Yeah, so there was nowhere this cold could come from, and I just knew it was that little sod up there. And I looked up at it, and I don't know if I used choice words or what, but I said, you come in here, if you think you're going to bloody arse about, you can think again, otherwise you can bugger off. And I would say 10 minutes or something, that cold wasn't there anymore. It totally changed. And it stayed up there. And one day I had a friend round, and she's sort of more on the witchy sort of thing, and sat over there and must have looked up there, and she looked up and said, get rid of that, it's evil. I looked at, so but, ooh, yeah, I can imagine that, but I left it anyway, because I wasn't that particularly bothered. And yeah, over considerable time it was there, it just sat up there. I didn't take much notice of it, but if I ever looked up there, or I was doing something and had to look up there, when I saw it, it would give me this vibe. I would get a vibe from it. And I had it there for quite a while, and I did think about it at times, but I just left it. And then one day I put a picture up on Facebook, and she saw the photograph, because I was putting something else up, just happened to be in the background, and she wrote, "Have you still got that flipping thing? Get rid of it." And I must admit, I thought, sod it, I'm getting rid of it. So I did. I went and took it and got rid of it. Probably someone else had it, I don't know. But I didn't want to destroy it, I just got rid of it. And so the only thing that was left really was, I think, some pictures online of it, and maybe in files or something I had, but it seems I knew that I did delete some, and I can't find any anywhere else, which I wasn't even too keen on flipping finding, to be honest, because like I said, as soon as you look at it, you get it. And that's why it took me a while to bring this one up, because I was trying to look for a picture, and I was going to put it up and right at the beginning of the video, just put the picture up and say, right, everybody, just have a look at this for a minute or so, and tell me down there what you feel when you look at it. And as I go through files and everything, because I've got flipping loads, if I do find a picture, I'll do another video and put it up, and you can all have a look at it. So really, Paranormal number 8, that's what it was really. Just this skull that, from the first time I saw it on this stall, was freaky, but I thought, it's freaky, can have it. And then through my friend, get rid of it, it's evil. The coldness that come from it, and I must admit, when I told it to pack it in, it did. I never came across it before, and like I said, no drafts, and why should the draft stop? Because I tell it to stop. But there you go. That's number 8, the skull, or the wood mask skull. I don't know. I mean, I assume it was just a wood mask, like you get people get wood and carve all sorts of things. You can go and get all sorts of things, horses, whatever, and you put them on your wall. And I just assumed that's probably what it was, but whether or not it belonged to something else, whether it was specially made for some sort of rituals or something, blah de blah de blah, I've no idea. If I ever find the picture and put it up, maybe somebody will be able to tell me something about it. Probably see it straight away and go. Anyway, that's the tale about the skull anyway. So it went. Yeah. So folks, have fun, pleasant dreams. Don't dream anything I wouldn't. Just don't leave you a lot. See you later.